Hello, here we are again, part 2 of this LMS series. We'll look at a couple of things in this clip. One is how to move content from one place to another place, and the second topic will be how to introduce your project to everybody through this site. I thought we'd start just by looking at these little symbols here. You'll see that the editing function is on, yes, if you remember from the last meeting. Off, on. And this gives you a chance just to see these little icons here which simply enable you to move your content up and down according to the order in which you want other people to see it. So if Gael would like this item to be above the previous one, it's a simple drag and drop procedure. Okay, so every time you see this marker, it's enabling you to move content around the site. Similarly, if you're working on a project together, it may be that you would like your projects to be joining hands, as it were. We know that Gael and Ece were originally working on a project together, so it may make sense if we just put the two of them together there. In fact, that leaves Beste and Emine together in the middle, and Cüneyt, Hatice and Mehmet as a third group at the bottom. Okay, now we've seen the pens here. There is a pen by the name of each person. So this pen will simply enable you to edit the topic of the block. I started by just putting your names there. Click it, the little box comes up. This is where I take pleasure in deleting Khan, and we'll put Cüneyt back, like this. When I'm done, I'm just pressing the enter button, like that. In a second this will change, there we are. Okay. But normally what you would do here is give an informative title. So what all of you should really do now is give your project a proper title. Now to do this, let's take Emine. Now Emine and Beste were working on a project in which they were going to be teaching young learners. So why don't we put a little title that gives some information about that. So I'm going to take Emine's name out now. And we'll think of something that we could write in. Here we go. Now of course you can change this anytime you like. But now we have a content block. Right. Now, the only issue now is that Emine, of course, has disappeared entirely, but we can deal with that through our next action. Let's look here on the right. Edit button. This is editing of the topic. Okay. We'll click it and edit again. Okay. Edit. Now you have your editing screen in front of you, and we can say a few words about what is the content and aim of our project, and also introduce ourselves. Let's put Eminem back now. Now you can add a lot more than this, but we'll just put in a little sample like that for now. Now every time we add some content, let's remember, never forget this, don't just leave the page, you must save your changes. Save changes, save changes, save. And there we are. Okay. Now we'll open another one. Let's open Junaid's button. And here we are. Now when you open your editing button, you will see various little symbols. This is a dropped down instruction. It opens up a menu below. Right, now that's all there is. And most of these you don't really need either, to be quite honest with you. Underline, bold, italic, bullets, numbers, add a link, take a link out, add a picture. So with this you can upload an image from your computer. Media will presumably upload audio and video. And this enables you to play with the size of the text, really. I think you can happily leave it alone. Okay. So we'll leave Junaid to make his own way. With his work, but just a little bit of help there. Let's remember, Junaid, to have our capital letters, please. Punctuation. You're putting your language in front of everybody, so you do want to actually check your language. Save changes. Okay, so what I want you to do now is go back to your page, click the edit button, or that is to say turn the editing on, give a title to your page, so take your name out and replace it with a topic title, introduce yourself, and state the aim of your project. Okay, see you next time. Go to the next video when you've completed this task.